What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna go over a little bit of the mechanics of conventional deadlifting. Includes a little bit of physics. It's not too confusing. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. So to begin with, it's you're gonna see my setup really quick. So some keys for people for setting up for conventional deadlift. One would be you need to align within your hip width generally. So one way of finding this is jumping up and down. Through years of lifting, I think jumping up and down naturally puts you in within your hip width range, and you can also be like a little bit more narrow like me. I do have narrow hips, but I am a little bit more narrow than my actual hip width, and overall it's whatever feels most comfortable or powerful for you. So the next thing, once we have set up for width, I'm going to show you guys this diagram that shows the simple mechanics and leverages of a conventional deadlift. This leads me to my next point, being that the bar should always line up at midfoot before initiating the pull. Now, the explanation for why you should always do this is pretty simple, and it's because the position that you're in is the most efficient way for the bar to be lifted upwards, which is a vertically straight line. If you do not line up at midfoot, no matter what, the bar will eventually drift back to the midfoot, changing your body's positioning and wasting energy. With that being said, the other fundamental I want you guys to remember is that your shoulders should always be aligned not in a vertical line or before the bar, but slightly over the bar. This reason is because the bar, no matter what, is always going to try to stay on its vertical path, and it is not possible for you to extend your legs completely with your shoulders behind the bar or completely vertical when we talk about a shoulder to bar alignment. You end up wasting energy in positioning when you align incorrectly because naturally you will always drift forward over the bar when initiating the pull. In simple terms, it's your body naturally conforming to the weight efficiently around the rigid bar path that the weight wants to conform to, because straight up is always the easiest way to fight gravity. There is an article about Mark Ribito that goes into further depth on physics of a deadlift, specifically the shoulders over the bar and midfoot, and that will be posted in the description below. Moving on to another fundamental of the conventional deadlift, that being pulling the bar towards your shins once you initiate the pull. Pulling the bar towards your shins helps maintain an upper back tightness, a straight bar path, and the push-pull equilibrium, which is essentially making the deadlift a one-part lift rather than just pushing or pulling in unequal amounts. Maintaining this equilibrium will help maintain the most upright body position that is possible for you guys. Another topic that pops up a lot is either the neck or head positioning in deadlift, and overall I've concluded that as long as your head position is neutral with the angle of your back, it won't affect your lift. Some problems that you can run into when you don't have a neutral head position is like an overextension of the back, which alters your torso and shoulders, which obviously will affect your start position, far past what a brace position should actually be when the pull initiates. To conclude this video, I hope you remember these few points I have for you guys to have the most optimal deadlift possible. Those being finding a stance width, bar at midfoot, you should have your shoulders aligned slightly over the bar, pulling the bar towards the shins to initiate, and which is also called wedging, and lastly, to maintain a neutral neck or head position. Regardless of your body type, these tips should fix or help your conventional deadlift. If you learned something today, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time.